In 1957, a physicist named Hugh Everett proposed something so disturbing that the scientific community tried to bury it for decades. He suggested that every decision you make creates a parallel universe where you made the opposite choice. Right now, there's a version of you living your dream life, wealthy, healthy, fulfilled. And what I'm about to share is the technique that allows you to quantum jump into that reality. But here's why they don't want you to know this. If everyone understood how to shift timelines, the entire system of control would collapse. In 1998, quantum physicists at the Weizmann Institute conducted an experiment that shattered everything we knew about reality. It's called the Double-Slit experiment. They shot electrons through two slits. When no one was watching, the electrons behaved like waves. But the moment they placed an observer, the electrons collapsed into particles and behaved completely differently. The conclusion: reality changes based on observation. Your consciousness literally shapes the physical world. In 2007, Dr. Dean Radin replicated this with human intention. Meditators focused their consciousness on the electrons, and the interference pattern changed by 20%. Human consciousness was directly affecting quantum particles. Think about what this means for your life. Every time you've been told that's just how things are, it was a lie. You've had the power to change reality this entire time. According to the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, every possible outcome of every decision exists simultaneously in parallel universes. These timelines aren't separate, they're layered frequencies, like radio stations. You're currently tuned to one frequency, your current reality. But you can shift to a different frequency. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains it this way: your brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. When you visualize with enough emotional intensity, your brain creates the same neural pathways as if the experience actually happened. 3 years ago, I was broke and depressed. Then I discovered this technique, and within 48 hours, I received an unexpected check for $3,000. Within a month, my entire reality had shifted. Nikola Tesla said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your thoughts are frequencies. Your emotions are vibrations. Your current reality is just the frequency you're broadcasting. Change the frequency, change the reality." Now, the CIA actually studied this. In the 1980s, they had a classified program called the Gateway Process. Declassified documents from 2003 revealed they were training operatives to access alternate dimensions using consciousness alone. They don't want you to know this because an awakened population that can shift realities is impossible to control. Now I'm going to give you the exact technique. Within 48 hours of using this, my life started shifting in ways I couldn't explain. And I'm giving you a complete 7-day quantum jumping protocol, a PDF guide with daily exercises and advanced techniques. The link is in the description. It's completely free. Step 1. Identify your quantum self. Close your eyes. Imagine the version of you living your ideal life. Don't just visualize, feel it. How do they walk, talk, think? In quantum physics, this version of you exists right now in a parallel timeline. You're not imagining them. You're remembering them. Give this version a name. I call mine Quantum Alex. Step 2, the bridge meditation. Find a quiet space. Take 3 deep breaths. Visualize yourself standing in front of a mirror. Your reflection starts to change. It becomes your quantum self, the version living your dream life. Watch as they step out of the mirror and stand in front of you. Look into their eyes. Ask them, "What do you want me to know?" You might cry. You might feel overwhelming love. That's your soul recognizing itself across dimensions. Now imagine stepping forward and merging with them. Feel your consciousness blend. Feel their confidence, their abundance, their peace. Step 3, the frequency shift. While merged with your quantum self, ask yourself, what frequency am I broadcasting? Your current self might be broadcasting lack, fear, doubt. Your quantum self is broadcasting abundance, confidence, certainty. Now consciously shift your frequency. Imagine a dial in your chest. Turn it from your current frequency to your quantum self's frequency. You'll feel a physical shift, a lightness, a tingling, an expansion. Step 4, the anchoring ritual. While still in that elevated state, touch your thumb and index finger together. This creates a neurological anchor. From now on, whenever you touch those fingers together, your brain will automatically shift you back into your quantum self state. Step 5, living from the new timeline. This is where most people fail. You must act as your quantum self would act. Ask yourself throughout the day, what would my quantum self do right now? Then do that. Make decisions from that timeline, not this one. When I started doing this, I stopped checking my bank account obsessively. My quantum self knew money was always flowing. Within days, unexpected income appeared. The universe responds to your state of being, not your desires. Here's how you'll know it's working. Level 1, signs in the first 48 hours. You'll start seeing synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers, 11, 11, 22, 22, 33, 33. These are confirmation codes from the universe. You'll think of someone and they'll text you within minutes. These aren't coincidences, they're evidence you're collapsing timelines. Level 2, signs from days 3 to 7. Old problems will suddenly resolve themselves. A debt gets forgiven, a conflict disappears, a health issue improves. This is because those problems existed in your old timeline, not the new one. You'll also notice people treating you differently. They're responding to your new frequency. Some will be drawn to you, others will fall away. This is natural. You're no longer a vibrational match. Level 3, signs from week 2 and beyond. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. A job offer, a business idea, a chance encounter that changes everything. Your quantum self's reality is bleeding into this one. You'll feel a deep inner knowing that everything is working out. Not hope, knowing. You fully embodied the new timeline. If you're not seeing results, it means one of 3 things. 1, you're doing the technique but not embodying it. You can't meditate for 10 minutes, then spend the rest of the day thinking like your old self. 2, you're attached to how it happens. The universe doesn't care about your plan. It cares about your frequency. Let go of the how. 3, you have subconscious blocks keeping you locked in the old timeline. The 7-day protocol addresses this specifically. Before you try this, understand something. Quantum jumping is not a game. You're shifting your entire reality. Some people aren't ready for this level of power. If you're comfortable being a victim, if you're addicted to struggle, don't do this technique, because once you shift, you can't go back. You'll see through the illusion. You'll realize you were always in control. But if you're ready, if you're done with the old story, the old limitations, the old version of you, then do this tonight. Here's what you need to do right now. First, download the 7-day quantum jumping protocol. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. This PDF contains daily meditation scripts, journaling prompts to identify blocks, frequency calibration exercises, reality shifting affirmations, and advanced techniques. This guide took me 3 years to perfect. I'm giving it to you for free because I believe you're meant to see this video today. Second, comment below, "I am quantum," to lock in your intention. Your words have power. Declare it. Third, subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm releasing advanced techniques every week. Next video. How to quantum jump with a specific person and the money timeline shift protocol. Remember what Nikola Tesla said. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. That day is today, and you're about to prove it. Download the protocol. Start tonight, and I'll see you in the new timeline.